is DBTV. I'm here with RD Badenhorst,
That's right.
the Swartland Rhône Ranger of Rhône Varieties Ranger of AA Badenhorst Winery. Hello.
How are you?
RD. Is it RD?
It's RD, yeah, ADI.
Okay, cool. So
Very simple.
we're here in a kind of crazy room that's full of like just posters of
It's like
Muhammad
stuff
Ali.
from my office, man.
Yeah, there's a tractor, a nice
We left the budgie at
thermos
home.
flask. So, Adi, what's new with you?
No, nothing much.
Nothing much?
No, I turned 40 last week.
Oh, congratulations.
And
Commiserations.
I looked at myself in the mirror last week and thought, damn, you look good. I mean, you really look good for 40.
The sideburns have gone.
The side, well, that's
Become a beard.
Yeah, it's become a beard. These are my racing stripes.
Oh, nice,
So,
yeah.
no, nothing's changed. It's got older. We get older. Yeah.
But how about your wines and the
No,
winery?
the wines are still the same.
Okay, can you show us the label? Sorry, it's a beautiful label.
These are the labels.
Okay, yeah, it's got a kind of swan on it.
Yeah, these are the labels.
And what's that made out of? What varieties?
This is How do we take is Cinso.
Okay.
This is Cinso.
Okay, great.
But these big bottles are just for own personal consumption. We don't sell them. Just here for tasting, obviously, and we drink these at home.
But so you're obviously a big believer in the Rhône varietals in South Africa.
Well, that's what's planted on my farm. So
Yeah. Why though? Why did you decide to go in Swartland, and why did you plant Rhône?
because it's great. Yeah, firstly, I mean, I made my wine in Badenhorst initially, but my first job was in the Swartland at a place called Darling.
Okay.
And
Darling.
Darling. Yes, Darling's one of those wonderful towns. And I bought grapes while I was working in Badenhorst from the Swartland area.
Yeah.
And yeah, the vineyards are fantastic. The vineyards are old.
Yeah.
There's interesting pockets. The soils where we are granite soils, so the wines have got an element of minerality, and they're very old soils. They've got wonderful holding capacity. So the vineyards don't really, it's dry, and they have to dig deep into their soils at the end of the ripening season to ripen the fruit. And that's what makes interesting wines. And the vineyards stand in beautiful places. And we put in energy into the vineyards, and we get that in the wines, I think.
And you farm very naturally, don't you? Minimum intervention. Biodynamic.
Yeah, we're not biodynamic. We're more like we call it sleepvoet boerdery.
Right. What does that mean?
I don't know what it means. It means like slack ass farming kind of stuff. So we spray, I think, when we really need to, or when it's too late. And but
because lots of people had written off Swartland, hadn't they, as a backwater? But then you came in, even Sadie came in, and there's a real revolution going.
Yeah, we're a good bunch of friends, of course. You know, Eben and I met each other more than a decade ago while I was in Darling.
Sure.
And I've sort of done the full circle. There's a guy like Cully Lowe from Porcelainberg, who's now also making wine in the Swartland.
Sure.
And he worked with me when I was in Badenhorst, and so did Chris Molyneux, another guy who's making really good wines as well. He and his wife Andrea, they're in Rubica still. And so those are the sort of the core of the guys. And now there's a lot of excitement in the area.
Oh, definitely.
Because there are no rules, you know. And the guys that have been in the Paardenburg the longest are Lammerzoek.
Right.
And they're making really, really interesting wines. Pierre, do you want some of the...
So do you reckon some people are kind of almost jumping on the Swartland bandwagon? They want to like taste the flavour of your
I don't know, the bandwagon, it's probably like a wagon in the Swartland, you know, it'll go like really slowly, but there's no traffic in the Swartland, which is quite a cool thing. No, I don't think so. I think we're just a bunch of people here that are making interesting wines, that are living out our creativity in a way, and that's what it's about. I mean,
is there like a hippie-ish, like renegade element to it?
No. There's the people still eat meat. There's not like the lentil curds and that kind of shit. You know, we don't like wear kikois. We eat a bit of meat and drink good wines. No, it's not a hippie kind of thing, but it's definitely a creative way of thinking, and a creative way of living in a way, applying. I don't know, that doesn't make fucking sense at all. But anyway.
And you make a white blend.
We've just had too much wine, yeah?
You make a white blend as well, with like a million different varieties.
Yes. Not a million, there's like 12 in there. Yeah.
That's a lot though.
Or 10.
And you list them all on the back label?
No, we leave some of them out.
Okay.
Those that we're not confident in spelling correctly, we leave out.
Yeah.
And
but you believe in the white blend in South Africa?
Well, ours works. Ours tastes quite nice. Shannon is obviously in our area the white grape that is really widely planted, old vineyards. But there are other wonderful varietals.
And you're working with the Rhône
kind of stuff, but stuff like Palomino as well when we're making sherry, doing a bit of sherry. But sherry's become very unsexy, and the bodegas in Spain are full of sherry that can't be sold, so we're trying to make sherry sexy again.
Okay, South African sherry.
Yeah, well, it's more like funky wine. Yeah, it's not like
What are you going to call it?
A funky white is what we do, the unfortified sherry at the moment. But we'll probably call the other one sherry, just to piss off the Spanish. Yeah, I mean, they are fishing in our waters as we speak.
So what's next for South African wine, do you reckon?
I don't know. I think the big thing, the most important thing is going to be what you're seeing here around what's happening at this stand is a regionality, is a people, you know, it's a Swartland independent.
Sure.
Okay, but we're a band of brothers together, brothers and sisters, and at the moment we've got a similar philosophy of making wine, which is important.
Definitely,
and later on, styles will become in line. Not that you lose your individuality, but there'll be a distinctiveness within the Swartland. And I think that's important for anything, anything you produce, whether it's fucking tomatoes or onions or whether it's tomatoes or onions or whatever. It's just to have a regionality. And what's also important for South Africans is also to realise that, to sort of be protective about the wines and royalty, you know.
Definitely. One last question, Arnie.
Yes.
You're on a desert island.
Yes.
You have a corkscrew. You're allowed to bring one bottle of wine, any wine ever made, and drink it with one famous person. They could be alive or dead. What would your wine be? Who would your famous person be?
No, it wouldn't be a famous person. It would be a bottle of Klein Constantia 1987, and I'd drink it with Ross Gower.
Who's that?
He was the winemaker.
Okay. No celebrities then, you know?
No, I don't know. What is a celebrity? No. No, I drink that.
Yeah, excellent. Alright, well Arnie, thank you very much for your time.
No worries, Lucy. Enjoy the Cape and just try and get up Lion's Head, you know what I mean? Don't be such a lazy ass. Get up early tomorrow morning.
I'm going surfing on Friday.
Yeah, but before surfing, climb up Lion's Head. It's gorgeous.